This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. Well, it's a bit of a wild night weather-wise, the rain coming down heavily. We're at St James's Park. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And match day 1 in the Champions League for these two teams, always an important date on the calendar. It's Newcastle United versus Barcelona.
Well, I'm looking forward to this one. It's so important that you get off to a good start. So let's hope both sides go for the win here and we get an exciting match.
So the starting 11 for Newcastle United. Nick Pope gets the nod between the posts. Bruno Guimaraes plays alongside. And here's the starting 11 for Barcelona. Pedri starts alongside Gavi in central midfield. And leading the line today, Robert Lewandowski. So underway, and we expect intensity, passion, and a few goals for good measure. Elanga. And the referee allowing the game to flow, using advantage. Crossing possibilities, and possession changing hands. Rafinha. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. Nicely out of there. And that is offside. Well, the referee letting them continue, but now it's going to be a booking.
Well, he tried to play the advantage, but he was always going to come back to that challenge.
Well, far from the most accurate pass you're likely to see. Throw in to come. Nick Pope. Yamal. It's with Joao Cancelo. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. A disappointing end to the move. Well, we have to extol the virtues of Rafinha. He's very entertaining, but he delivers as well. What might we see from him in this game?
Well, I love watching him play. He's so creative, particularly in the top third of the pitch. Let's hope he performs well here.
Takes the shot! That is how to keep it out of the net. Really took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw in to come. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. Sandro Tonali. Wissa has it. Anthony Elanga. Bruno Guimaraes. A really good pass. And quick thinking from the keeper to claim the ball under pressure. The free-kick decision goes the way of Barcelona. Gavi. This might get them in front. Can he play it in? Can they produce something? But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Pedri. Decent looking pass. Good work from Barcelona to win it back. Interesting pass. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Joelinton. Alex Balde. Pedri. And playing it to the goalkeeper. Gavi. It's with Joao Cancelo. Thoughtful play. Here's Rafinha. Rashford. Now with Lewandowski. Well, they keep the ball moving.
Well, they're just waiting for the right moment here.
Well, a failure to keep the ball by Newcastle. That's a good-looking ball. And that's it. We've reached the halfway point here at St James's Park. Well, Rafinha is always the sort of player who can decide a game on his own, but in the first half, just a little bit off, wasn't he?
Yes, there's certainly room for improvement. He struggled to have any real impact on the game. He hasn't got on the ball enough, and when he has, he's given it away cheaply. But I'm sure we'll see a marked improvement in the second half.
Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Pedri. On to Yamal. Pedri. Balde. Well, that attack collapsed completely.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of your box.
Oh, it looked really promising for them. Marcus Rashford. Space here for Barcelona. A chance to whip it in. Making them chase shadows. Can he put them in front? Easing the pressure there. Moving the ball more than decently, but can they take the lead? And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. So half an hour remaining. Rashford. On to Pedri. Koundé. Pedri. And Rashford. Gavi. Pedri. And Barca moving the ball with purpose. But really sticking to their task defensively. Alex Balde. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Slight miscue in the final third.
They're much harder to break down in those areas, aren't they?
And the counter-attack looks on. Intelligent threaded pass here. Will it go in? He got to it fairly easily.
Well, I just wonder whether Barcelona will come to regret these missed chances, because their attacking play and creativity has been excellent. They deserve to be further ahead here.
And struggling even to just get hold of the ball here. High quality defending. Marcus Rashford. Now with Pedri. Rashford. On to Pedri. Oh, genuine chance. Oh, and it goes at long last. Deadlock broken. Will that be the one that gives them the win?
Well, here we can see it again. It's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, but when he shoots, I expected him to go across the goalkeeper. He should never beat the goalkeeper inside that near post. That's not good keeping.
So they get the ball moving again, knowing that it truly is a race against the clock.
Well, these Newcastle fans are doing everything they can to get their team back into this. But can they find that moment of inspiration to get an equaliser? They'll probably get one more big chance before the end.
Well, there's still scope for late drama here. 5 minutes left and just one goal between the sides. Chasing this game, desperate for a leveller. And a timely intervention. Gavi. Here's Rafinha. An encouraging move from Barca, but nothing comes of it. Anthony Gordon.
Well, if these Newcastle players aren't inspired now, they never will be. Their fans have been absolutely brilliant.
Trying his luck. Nicely saved. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. And there goes the final whistle. Well, they've got to make up for lost time now. A defeat at home on match day 1.
Well, that's not the result they were looking for. It makes the next game really important now. They need to respond in that one.
Well, Rafinha was in fine form in the course of that game. Your thoughts on his contribution?
Well, he was excellent today, and he gave them that all-important lead. They just struggled to cope with him. His movement was so clever.